Hey, what's up you guys? I'm back for another video this week. If you're new to my channel, I'm Jake. I make videos every Monday, mostly in English, sometimes in Portuguese, sometimes about travel, sometimes about other stuff. It's mostly just my life. So if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on those notifications. So this week I thought, last week we reviewed a book by Dawson, which if you don't remember was this gem. So I thought, you know what, since I'm embracing this new booktuber phase that I'm going through, and to make up for the lack of the fact that in the past month and a half, I haven't really been reading a lot, but I thought, you know what better way to get back into the swing of books than by talking about the books I'm currently reading. So you're probably thinking to yourself, how many books could you be reading at one time? And I'm like, bitch, you can do a lot, you know. If you're me, I don't know what it is. I'm reading one book, and then I just want to start reading another book, and then I don't know, it's an addiction, I don't know, maybe I need help, I really don't know. I really don't. I wish I did, but I don't. If you guys didn't know, I love books so much. I have always loved books my entire life. I haven't talked about it a lot on the internet, but I do love books. I love reading. I love reading on the beach, in the car, on the train, in the plane, literally anywhere where I can read, I will read. The book I have in my backpack right now that I'm supposed to be reading on the way to school instead of sitting on my phone on Twitter is It Gets Worse by Shane Dawson. It is phenomenal. Shane Dawson, if you don't know, where have you been if you don't know who Shane Dawson is? Shane Dawson is a YouTuber. He makes comedic videos on the internet. He's great. He's wonderful. And he did this book. This is the second book of his. The first one was, I don't remember the name, but it was funny. It's about his life. It's a collection of essays on his life. But he just talks about his life, and he's been through a lot. And it's relatable. So if you're someone who's going through hard stuff, which is literally everyone, whether it's lightly hard stuff or super hard stuff, you can read this book and it helps, and it makes you laugh, and it helps you, I don't know, it just helped a lot. It was relatable content. The next book I'm talking about is Traços. Basically, it's in Portuguese, so if you can't speak Portuguese or read Portuguese, I don't even know what to tell you. But if you want to know more about this book, you can click the info card that pops up or the link in the description for my video from last week, shameless self-promo. It's all about this book, how much I love it, and just talking about reading in general. It's by Dawson. If you speak Portuguese, pick it up, read it, it's a good one. I am a trendy piece of pop culture trash, so I was like, okay, well, so there's this book that's really popular right now. It's called this one, The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F Word. This book right here by Mark Manson. So basically, I was reading it, and I don't remember what page I left off on. So I don't know where I left off. But I'm going to be honest about this. This book, it does get annoying a little bit. Because it just, it gets annoying sometimes. It gets sometimes you're like, okay, this seems to be coming from the same people who call other people snowflakes. But, that's a whole other conversation. I'm someone who, sometimes I just get stuck on, what strangers think of me or what my friends think of me or whatever. But for someone like me where I just don't do certain things because I'm aware of what people will think of me, this book definitely has left its mark. It's definitely helped me, I think, start the process of being okay, but you can't miss out on life's opportunities just because you're afraid of being judged by someone, So, I think it's a great way to I don't know, it's helpful. It's nice. It's cute. It's helpful. It's funny. It's good. It's not, and trust me, I'm someone who hates self-help books. I hate them with a burning passion. But this is kind of one that's just, I don't know, I guess it's self-help, but it's kind of here's some cool shit. If you want to do it, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. I don't know. It's great. I don't know. I love it. It's awesome. I love dystopian fiction. Anything apocalyptic, dystopian, world-ending, massive apocalypse, meteorite hitting Earth, everyone dying. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the darkness of my own soul, but I love books like that, like The Hunger Games, all that stuff. So there was this book that came out a while ago called The Fifth Wave. I've since then read that book, and the second book in that series is The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey. It's basically a continuation of The Fifth Wave, because as you know, it just doesn't end at the end of that book. No spoilers, obviously. If you read The Fifth Wave, or you even saw the movie, this is an amazing, amazing, amazing sequel. I actually have the third one here called The Last Star, but I haven't started it, obviously. I know I'm gonna get a lot of judgment for this one because, I'm 22 years old, and I just hopped on this bandwagon when I was 21. But look! It's a Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire! Oh, look! Focus. Focus. About a year and 4 months ago, my friend Ashley, shout out to Ash Bash, she gave me the Harry Potter, the second one, not the first one. So I read the second one. I still haven't read the first Harry Potter book, but I read the second and third one, and now I'm on the fourth one. I love Harry Potter. I love it. Because I was a kid, I didn't read it. I watched like 2 movies, and then I saw the last one in 2011. So it was just like all these like things that don't make sense. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna read Harry Potter. I tried to read it when I was 18, but now I'm like, you know what? I'm 22, so I'm gonna read Harry Potter. I'm gonna read Harry Potter, and it's amazing. If you haven't read Harry Potter, I 10 out of 10 recommend it. As you guys know, or probably don't know, I'm YouTube trash. I love YouTube. I love YouTubers. Yes, I buy their books. I know it's rough, but that's who I am, and that's what I do. So this one is my favorite. I love Connor Franta. I love Connor. First of all, a boy is handsome. Oh, and second of all, like his aesthetic, like his book aesthetic. Do you see this? It's like poems and filtered Instagram aesthetic shit. Like it's beautiful. Like, look at the title. Note to self. It's like cute reminders. I don't know. I love it. Look at it. It's just so aesthetic. I love it. It's amazing. Again, this is another book where I was reading it, and then I closed it being like, oh, I definitely remember what page I left off at, but I don't. But it's pretty much just a continuation of stuff from his life, poems, a little bit more creative and diverse in content in terms of like the you know, he includes photos and poems and stuff like that compared to the first book. But before you read this one, go check out his first one. And guys, last but absolutely not least is At the Edge of the Universe by Sean David Hutchinson. I read his book, The 5 Stages of Andrew Brawley, and oh my god, it was amazing. 5 Stages of Andrew Brawley. I will do another video a little bit further in the future of books that I recently read and absolutely adored, and I love so much. But he is a author who writes LGBT fiction, mostly like, you know, white middle-class males, gay fiction is probably a more accurate term. But he's a phenomenal writer. Where were these books when I was in high school? Where were they? But it doesn't matter because Sean David Hutchinson came through, and it's fantastic. I'm only at the very beginning, but I'm already like, I can't wait. I can't wait. This one is basically about this kid who, Tommy, and his friend Ozzy like disappears, and like no one remembers him, and Tommy goes on this journey to see whatever happened to Ozzy. It's kind of mystical. But it deals with a lot of themes that I feel like a lot of young gay youth deal with. So 10 out of 10, recommend this one. I love it. I'm reading it right now. Oh, I got it for Christmas, guys. You have no idea. Well, that's another week's video over. I'm Jake. I make videos every Monday. Every Monday, guys. Every Monday there is a video on this channel. I wish I had a set time for you guys, but I don't. If you're new and you liked this video, or even if you're just a regular and you know me IRL or you don't, give that video a like. Comment down below some of the books you're reading right now. And also comment down below, like, do you want me to keep making videos about books? Should we make a Booktuber playlist on this YouTube channel? Should we do it? Because that'd be cool. I love books. I love talking about them. They're my favorite things ever. I'm gonna go make another book video after this. I love it. It's great. It's wonderful. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for commenting. You guys are amazing and wonderful. And I will see you here next Monday. Ciao.